Welcome back to Callahan's Corner, where you ask the questions, we answer them live right here on Facebook. So today's question submitted was, how do I go out and actually customize an estimate inside Service Autopilot one time? So if you're using Service Autopilot, you probably are well aware of it, but if you're not, I'm going to break it down. There is such thing as an estimate template. Now, this estimate template connects to an estimate document. An estimate document is basically the verbiage on your contractor estimate. So I'm going to pop open the screen here in a minute and show you. But basically, the idea is a set it and forget it situation. So we go in, we hit template, it loads our pricing template, and it connects to a standardized document. So we do not have to go out into something like Microsoft Word and copy and paste different things in there. It loads in every time, it's standardized, and we can delegate it. So if you want to go in and actually customize that, that's an easy play for a one-off scenario. So I'm going to pop the screen open here and kind of show you. So inside Service Autopilot, just to give you some background, I wasn't really thinking about doing this, but I'll kind of connect the dots here. So if we go into the gear icon and go into documents, the documents that are connected is an estimate email. So this email sends out the actual email with a link in it that you can click on to open up the estimate. That opens up an estimate document. And inside that estimate document is an area that we call dynamic content. That's where the price lives. Now, we can't edit that on the fly, but we can edit the rest of the document. So if you're working with SimpleGrowth, we usually go in and build out your estimate documents to the one word SimpleGrowth. So when you're going in, you can go in and see when we build it out. Now, on this test account, there's a few, but when you're setting this up yourself, you should have three key elements: an estimate email, an estimate document, and an acceptance email. So this client estimate email is the email that sends out the estimate. And when I hit edit here, you'll be able to see what that looks like. But basically, this is an email that is fired off to your lead or client, and there's a link that's embedded in there that they can click right here on this quote link. So that's the first part. We're sending the estimate out. And then the next part is the part that we're talking about in this video is our estimate document. Now, this estimate document here, when you see it here, is based under estimate. So I'm going to go in and pull up. Let's do a snowplow contract, but this is the same for any industry. But what the estimate does is it actually estimate email here connects the email that we just showed, the estimate that goes out in that, and there's an estimate confirmation email. The part we're looking at is this estimate document that we're in. How do you customize this on the fly? So first you have to set it up and standardize it. And then I'm going to show you how to customize it on the fly for a particular client. But the idea, just so you have an idea of what is going on here, we have this document that we've created. And then this is where the pricing would load. And then we have our contractor estimate verbiage here. So all of this is going to be completely standard. But what if we want to customize that for a particular estimate? So I'm going to go in and pull up a test client and create an estimate, show you how to customize this on the fly. So we'd go in and hit add an estimate, and we're going to select our template. Now, the template itself loads all your services by default and pulls that estimate document in. So it's avoiding 2 to 3 steps of connecting documents and templates, and it's going to standardize that for you. Once again, we want to standardize and delegate. So what we're going to do is go into templates here once this loads and select the template for, let's say, lawn care or home cleaning. But the idea is all our services would load. Now, on this test account, we've got quite a few, but I'm going to go into our lawn care leads estimate template. And based on some variables already collected, it's a 9,400 square foot home. Fictitiously, we're charging $30 to cut it. And I'm going to add our drive time in here as well. So this is going to be a $38 cut. Draft a quote. Now it's live. And I'm also going to go out and scroll down to shrub pruning, where we've done small, medium, large shrubs based on the size. I'll add our drive time in here. So that is going to be a $308 shrub pruning. So I'm going to scroll to the bottom and hit save. Now, traditionally, we'd scroll up and hit email if we don't close them on the phone, and that pulls up that email that we showed you with the link in it, and it opens up the estimate document. What if we don't want that estimate document to be standardized? So we go into edit, and we're going to pull up the standardized document, but this is where we can make on the fly changes for this one particular estimate on this one particular lead or client. So this is not affecting everything we've standardized. It's just for this particular estimate on this particular client. So once this loads, we have our document editor here. So if we wanted to display the price differently, we could pull in different dynamic content. Maybe we wanted to go in and take the image of a house. So maybe we wanted to take the time, and I'm not recommending this, but it is an interesting play, especially if you're going to watch SA Thrive, SimpleGrowth, or Service Autopilot's virtual conference. Marcus Sheridan, if they ask you answers, going to be talking about using video and imagery in your sales process. So kind of an interesting idea here that you could embed a picture of the home or service that you're putting in here. Or let's just say maybe we wanted to go out and insert a video. So I'm going to pull up real quickly here on another screen, YouTube, and see if I can pull up a quick video here and show you how you can actually embed a video of a particular home in there. So let's just say we've gone out and made an on-site video of the estimate. So what we could do is I'll just take the video here of Angela Brown, an interview I did here. But what we would do then, you would take this video, upload it to YouTube, make it private settings, or put it to a Wistia channel that's private, and you would go into share and go into embed and take this iframe here of your individual property. So imagine you went out to a house with your cell phone and you're doing the estimate and you're taking a video of this estimate, you're narrating it, but you want to add this to the actual estimate. So we could go in and instead of browsing and adding an image, which we could, so actually that's an interesting play as well. So if you went in and hit add an estimate, I'll show you how to add the image and then add a video. So this could play in the two or three different ways to customize this on the fly. So we're going to add that estimate and show you how to add that in. So first thing you're going to do once again is hit templates, but we're going to add a video and we're going to add a picture of the property we're estimating on the fly to customize it one-off for this client. So I'm going to go in and grab my estimate lead here, and I'm going to draft my lawn mowing once again, and I'm going to go down and do my shrub pruning. So traditionally, once you hit save, once again, you'd hit the email button and email it out. But what if we want to customize this on the fly and add a picture of the estimate or the property that we're estimating and a video? So the idea would be is we go in now, instead of emailing, we hit edit. This pulls up the document editor just for this single estimate. And this is how we can actually go out and create a process around this. So this is actually a pretty cool idea. And once again, if you're joining SA Thrive, this is something Marcus Sheridan is going to be talking about. So pretty interesting idea here. And I didn't really think of it till I got on this video. So apologize if it's taken a little longer, but we can go in and put an image. And if we'd already loaded the image in the Service Autopilot through our mobile app, we can go in and hit browse. And maybe we're talking about here of the service area and the square footage that we're covering. Now, obviously, this is kind of a fictitious idea, but you get the idea. So service area 1, service area 2, we're talking about the area that we're servicing particular to this client, and we're giving them the square foot that we're covering. So you could put that in. Now, what if you wanted to put in a video? And I really like that idea. And I'm big on video, obviously. So if we went in and did an HTML block here and went into YouTube and uploaded this privately so it wasn't public, or on something like Wistia, if we copied that, clicked in the HTML block, imagine that video is me walking around the house talking about the estimate. And we could go and leave the picture of it and the video of you walking around the house. So now this is a customized estimate with picture and video of the specific property that you're taking care of for. Obviously, I recommend selling those gateway services over the phone and closing them quickly. But if you close this estimate, yes, we want to save this. And now we're going to email this out and show you what it looks like in a live estimate for the client. Now, that's a one-off estimate for that individual. So let's go back into that estimate now that we've saved it and email that off. And you can see what the final product is going to look like. So how to customize your estimate document one-off, whether it's just text or not. I kind of took it to the next level and showed you how to embed a video and a picture of a property specific. So once this loads here, we're going to go in and email this out to ourselves to show you what that looks like. And that should be loading. Let's see if I didn't save it. It should be right here. Let's pull that back up and show you how to actually send that out. So once this loads, we've gone now and added a property-specific picture and a property-specific video. So what we're going to do is just preview it really quickly to make sure everything loaded here. Working at home has been a little crazy with the internet speeds, just with all the kids in the neighborhood. So definitely no reflection on Service Autopilot. We've been having issues here all week with all the different softwares. But once again, you've got a property-specific picture and a property-specific video of you potentially walking around. We're going to go out and I'll email that to myself and show you what it looks like for the client. And we're going to send that, and quickly I'm going to go on the other screen and pull up my email so you can see what the final product looks like of a one-off customized estimate with picture of the property you're servicing and a video of you walking around potentially of this property. This would work great for lawn care, home cleaning, or pest control for sure. It's a personalized, emotional video of the actual property that you're taking care of. So I'm going to pull this up here and show you. But Callahan's Corner, you ask the questions, we answer them live right here on Facebook. And this is how we would recommend customizing these estimates on the fly. So here's the email that is coming through. We want to go and hit view my proposal. And as advertised, everything is in there, property specific pricing, and a picture of the property that we're servicing. And potentially, if you use your imagination, this could be a video that plays live right in the estimate of you walking around the specific property. So Callahan's Corner, you ask the questions, we answer them live right here on Facebook. We'll see you again tomorrow.